are back. 9:10 is the time here on a Monday morning. Our next guest is a board-certified pediatrician. She heard from others in the healthcare field that there was a need for a place where teens could go, form a community, talk about what's going on in their lives.
So that is why Dr. Madeleine Gagnon launched something called Pulse through Bridge Health Consulting. It's a free resource for Minnesota families. She's here this morning to tell us more about it. Doctor, thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Good morning.
Tell us about yourself.
Well, I've been a board-certified pediatrician for over 15 years, working with kids and families who face all sorts of transitions and traumas. And through that pathway led into the home care space, working with kids and teens out in the community. And in that space, it really became clear of a need of creating more of a safe space for teens to congregate and build community.
Yeah. So tell us about Pulse. You just launched this. This is kind of like brand spanking new, but what a time to launch it.
Yeah, no, you're exactly right. More in need than ever. But Pulse is a free virtual community for teens to come together for community and conversation for topics that are relevant for teens. I'm really privileged to be facilitating these conversations in this community with college ambassadors from across the country.
So I like the idea that they're talking to college ambassadors, because I think kids are going to open up a lot more to other kids than they are to adults. That's just how it goes. How did you come up with those ambassadors?
Ultimately, these were folks who I had crossed paths with in other kind of pre-healthcare venues, of folks who I knew that were strong mentors and role models who've come from all different walks of life and who want to give back to their community. And so I'm really privileged to have this group of college ambassadors who are highly enthused and great mentors and facilitators who have lived these issues, are still living these issues, but have a little bit of perspective. The goal here is gaining confidence. When you see the stats on loneliness of 1 in 5 kids feel lonely, diagnosis of anxiety is up by 60% in the last decade, and when you see that confidence declines from the ages to 13 to 18, we can do better. And so how do we get conversations rolling to increase that confidence and self-worth?
Let's talk a little bit about that, because I do think that, like, kids are talking about this today. This has always been a problem, but we're just talking about it today, right?
Yes. I think bringing more and more awareness to the benefit of conversation. When you have slightly less than 25% of kids and teens who've considered a suicide attempt or something grave like that, we can do better for our teens. And so it's about just supporting that dialogue. Very simple. But community and dialogue and relatability. How do you get teens? Teens have never been more connected than ever through social media, but the lack of depth in that connection can be harmful.
Well, social media can be so isolating too for so many kids.
Well, that's what I automatically default that everything that's going on with the world that's wrong with kids or all of us is because of the phones. But I mean, you definitely can draw a correlation of loneliness because they're spending so much time on technology.
Absolutely, right? You're living your own unedited life with all its imperfections, but you're scrolling, seeing everyone's highlight reels. And I think that can be really alarming and jarring for teens, particularly without the power of perspective, right? I think as you get a little bit older, you're realizing not everything's always what it seems, but I think getting into community and talking about the shared likeness in those hard feelings.
Mm-hmm. Is it true that you're looking at anxiety, and anxiety is up 61% in kids between 2016 and 2023?
That's right.
Up
60%. Now, that could be a couple things, right? Was it always there? Are we diagnosing it more? Are we talking about it more? But the bottom line is the way to help teens is multifactorial and how to bring awareness and conversation to this.
Can you give me, paint a picture for me about what one of these meetings looks like for kids who may be like, all right, I'm kind of interested, but it could maybe be intimidating too. So paint a picture of what it looks like.
Yeah, so first and foremost, it takes some guts for a teen to log on. We're virtual on a Zoom space that's safe and protected, and join on, and we have cameras on for obvious reasons to ensure everyone's safety. And folks really, first of all, are brave to say, you know what, I'm going to show up and just check this out. And so introduce themselves, have a little bit of an icebreaker, and then we usually have a topic of the day. So for example, this week we'll be talking about self-worth, self-image, how we talk to ourselves, mindset, things like that. And so some anchoring questions, and then the dialogue flows from there. No one's called on or put on the spot. You can come just to listen or share. But what I've noticed is kind of once things get rolling, particularly with our college ambassadors, a lot of the teens really have a lot to contribute. And again, the number one, takeaway is that, wait, you're feeling that way? Oh, and there's also anonymity. people say, well, could you have these conversations in school? Well, I think the challenging part of having these conversations sometimes in school is that's an audience of peers that knows you well, and so it can be
that you're going to see every day.
And that will stay with them.
Right.
Yep.
One person says one thing one time, and then that's how they're known the rest of the time they're in high school.
Right. So this gives a little bit of anonymity,
Yeah.
but also a little bit of camaraderie and consensus of, well, yeah, I feel that way too, or here's been my experience, or here's how I'm kind of trying to get through that.
So if we've got somebody watching home right now, parents or grandparents, how would they get the kids involved in this?
Yeah, well, we have a website that I know you'll share with your viewers where they can simply pop on our website, learn a little bit more information, and there's an electronic sign-up sheet, very brief, that does regard a parent or guardian signature if your child's less than 18, and then we will contact you within 24 hours.
How many kids are you guys seeing kind of log in? Because like you said, you just started this.
Yeah, we just started. We have seen several dozen sign up, and then each week, a different amount of kids are able to drop in. There's no commitment. We're really trying to make this welcoming and barrier-free as a fantastic community of belonging and shared dialogue.
I love it. It sounds great.
Yeah,
Really
it does.
helpful in this time. We appreciate it, Doctor. Thanks for stopping by today.
Thank you.
Keep us posted on how it goes.
Thank you.
All right. We will continue to follow this story. We'll post a link so that you can learn more about Pulse on our website at minnesotalive.com.